Breaking news that's sending shockwaves through the American economy. Senator Bernie Sanders has just unveiled a groundbreaking proposal that could put $2,400 directly into the pockets of millions of Social Security recipients. But here's what most people don't know: this isn't just another empty promise. This Friday could mark a historic moment for seniors across America. Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal exactly who qualifies, how to check your eligibility, and most importantly what you need to do right now to ensure you don't miss out on this critical payment. Before we dive deep into all the details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm constantly updating my community with the latest news on stimulus payments, Social Security updates, and financial opportunities for seniors. Don't miss out on crucial information that could put money in your pocket. You might be wondering, why is this stimulus payment different from previous ones? Well, let me break it down for you. Senator Sanders' proposal comes at a crucial time when inflation has hit American seniors particularly hard. The rising costs of healthcare, groceries, and basic necessities have forced many elderly Americans to make impossible choices between buying medication and putting food on the table. This new stimulus initiative specifically targets Social Security beneficiaries, acknowledging the unique challenges faced by our senior population. But here's what makes this proposal truly revolutionary: it's designed to provide immediate relief while addressing long-term financial security for our elderly population. Let's address the question that's probably on your mind right now: who exactly qualifies for this $2,400 payment? The good news is that the eligibility requirements are surprisingly straightforward. If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, whether it's retirement, disability, or SSI, you're likely to qualify. This includes both individual recipients and married couples who both receive benefits. But there's something crucial you need to understand about the timing. Unlike previous stimulus payments that were rolled out over several months, this initiative is designed for rapid deployment. The Friday deadline isn't just an arbitrary date, it's been carefully chosen to ensure that funds reach recipients before the holiday season, when expenses typically increase. Many of you have been asking about the income limitations. Here's what we know so far. The proposal doesn't include strict income caps like previous stimulus payments. Instead, it focuses on current Social Security beneficiaries, recognizing that many seniors live on fixed incomes that haven't kept pace with inflation. Now, let's talk about something that's causing a lot of confusion: how this payment differs from the regular cost of living adjustment, COLA. This stimulus is entirely separate from your regular Social Security benefits and won't affect your annual COLA. Think of it as an additional support measure, specifically designed to help bridge the gap created by rising inflation. Here's a critical point that many other sources aren't talking about: the potential impact on other benefits. Unlike some previous stimulus payments, this one won't count as income for determining eligibility for other federal or state assistance programs. This means you won't have to worry about losing access to Medicare benefits, food assistance, or housing subsidies. But there's something even more important you need to know. The distribution method for this stimulus payment will primarily be through direct deposit. If you've received previous stimulus payments or your regular Social Security benefits through direct deposit, you're already set up in the system. However, if you've recently changed banks or prefer a paper check, there are specific steps you'll need to take. Let's address another common question: what if you're a relative or caregiver of a Social Security recipient? The proposal includes provisions for representative payees to ensure that those who manage benefits for others can properly access these funds. This is particularly important for seniors with cognitive impairments or those who require assistance managing their finances. Here's something that might surprise you: the proposal includes additional support for seniors who are still paying off certain types of debt. This could include medical debt, which has become an increasingly significant burden for many elderly Americans. The stimulus payment cannot be garnished for most types of private debt collection. But what about the application process? This is where things get even better. For most Social Security recipients, there won't be any need to fill out complicated forms or navigate complex websites. The system is designed to work automatically for those already in the Social Security Administration's database. However, there are some situations where you might need to take action. For instance, if you've moved recently or changed your banking information, you'll want to ensure the Social Security Administration has your current information. I'll explain exactly how to do this in just a moment. Let's talk about timing. Why is this Friday so important? The proposal includes a rapid deployment schedule to ensure funds reach recipients as quickly as possible. But here's the catch: the system needs to verify all recipient information before processing payments. That's why it's crucial to ensure your information is up to date before the Friday deadline. Now, you might be wondering about the verification process. The Social Security Administration will use its existing database to verify eligibility, but there are some cases where additional documentation might be needed. This typically applies to people who have recently started receiving benefits or those with unusual circumstances. Here's something vital that many people overlook: the role of local Social Security offices in this process. While most of the stimulus distribution will be handled automatically, local offices are prepared to assist with specific cases that might require special attention. This is particularly important for seniors who don't have internet access or need in-person assistance. Let's discuss the economic impact of this stimulus. This isn't just about individual payments, it's about stimulating local economies across the country. When seniors have more spending power, it benefits entire communities. Local businesses, healthcare providers, and service industries all stand to gain from this injection of funds into the economy. But there's another aspect that's equally important: the long-term implications of this stimulus package. Senator Sanders has designed this proposal not just as a one-time payment, but as part of a broader strategy to address the ongoing financial challenges faced by Social Security recipients. Here's something practical you need to know: how to check your payment status once the distribution begins. The Social Security Administration will provide an online portal where recipients can track their payments. For those who aren't comfortable with technology, there will also be a dedicated phone line for payment status inquiries. Let's address a concern many of you might have: what about tax implications? The good news is that this stimulus payment is designed to be tax-free. You won't need to report it as income on your next tax return, and it won't affect your tax bracket or other income-based calculations. Now, let's talk about something that could affect your payment timeline: bank processing schedules. While the stimulus is set to begin this Friday, actual deposit dates might vary depending on your bank. Some recipients might see the funds in their accounts immediately, while others might experience a slight delay due to bank processing times. Here's an important detail about paper checks: if you're set to receive your payment by mail, the distribution schedule might be slightly different. The Social Security Administration typically sends out paper checks in waves to manage the volume efficiently. I'll explain how to determine your mailing wave in just a moment. Let's discuss protection against fraud. Unfortunately, whenever there's a major government payment program, scammers try to take advantage. It's crucial to understand that the Social Security Administration will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information about this stimulus payment. If someone contacts you claiming to need information to process your payment, it's likely a scam. Here's something practical about spending the stimulus. While there are no restrictions on how you can use these funds, many financial advisors recommend creating a priority list. This might include catching up on essential bills, purchasing needed medications, or making necessary home repairs that have been delayed due to budget constraints. Let's address another common question: what about seniors who receive both Social Security and veterans benefits? The good news is that receiving multiple types of federal benefits won't disqualify you from this stimulus. In fact, the proposal includes specific provisions to ensure that these recipients don't face any complications in receiving their payments. Now, let's talk about advocacy. While this proposal has strong support, it's important to understand that citizen engagement can help ensure its successful implementation. Contacting your representatives to express support for the initiative can help maintain momentum and potentially lead to additional support measures in the future. Here's something crucial about preparation. While Friday marks the beginning of the distribution process, there are steps you can take now to ensure everything goes smoothly. This includes verifying your direct deposit information, ensuring your mailing address is current, and having proper identification documents ready if needed. Let's discuss the wider context. This stimulus proposal is part of a larger conversation about senior financial security in America. It reflects growing recognition of the challenges faced by older Americans and could pave the way for more comprehensive support measures in the future. Now, let's talk about community impact. Local senior centers and community organizations are preparing to assist with any questions or concerns about the stimulus. These organizations can be valuable resources, especially for seniors who might need help understanding the process or checking their payment status. Here's something important about financial planning. While this stimulus provides immediate relief, it's also an opportunity to review your overall financial situation. Many financial advisors suggest using this time to evaluate budget priorities and consider long-term financial planning strategies. Let's address emergency preparation. Having a plan for these funds before they arrive can help ensure they're used most effectively. This might include making a list of priority expenses, scheduling important medical appointments, or addressing home maintenance issues that affect safety and comfort. Now, here's something about documentation. While most recipients won't need to submit additional paperwork, it's wise to keep records of your current benefits and any communication you receive about the stimulus. This can be helpful if any questions arise about your payment. Don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone you know who might benefit from this information. Remember to subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments with this stimulus payment and other important financial news for seniors. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. I'm here to help.